Hey, good evening. Happy Thursday. Welcome, welcome. My name's Jackie. I am one of the Zen Master leaders with Green Horizon, and I am broadcasting live from Lynchburg, Virginia. That's one amazing thing about this business is you can literally do it pretty much anywhere. So if you're watching, I'd love to hear where you're watching from because I love seeing that we're touching lives or reaching lives from all over. So tell me where you're watching from. Thank you for joining in. Again, my name is Jackie. I'm one of the Zen Master leaders with Green Horizon. I will tell you a little bit about me. I am a newly stay-at-home mom. I recently retired from my full-time nursing position, and I am able to stay home and pursue Green Horizon full-time, which so far has been amazing. It's only been a couple of months. Like I said, so far it's been amazing. I have two boys. They are preteens, 10 and 12, and let's just say I'm happy that these are the years I get to stay home with them. So I also love rescuing animals. I have a pit bull that we just rescued 2 months ago by the name of Larry. And I have an amazing boyfriend who is also in this business with me. And like I said, we're from Lynchburg, Virginia. So that's enough about me. Let's talk business, huh? Just kidding. No, let's talk about CBD. All right, so I am here to talk to you about Green Horizon, high quality CBD and CBD infused products for body, mind, spirit, and planet. So a few of the things that I'll be talking about tonight is what is CBD, first and foremost. Why do you want CBD in your life? We as Zen ambassadors for this company, we get those same top 5 questions all the time. So we're going to go over them. I will touch base a little bit on some of our awesome products, and then I'll get into the business side. I'll talk a little bit about where we came from, how we got started, and then if you want to join the Green Dream Team, how you do it, how you could get paid, and what's it like. All right. Number 1, what is CBD? So CBD is short for cannabidiol or cannabidiol, however you want to say it. I've heard it said several different ways. No judgment, it's all the same. That's why we just like to stick to CBD. So CBD is one of the 85 plus cannabinoids that are found in cannabis. However, it's not only found in cannabis, also can be found in cruciferous leafy greens like hops and kale and Brussels sprouts. I recently found out that it's actually in chocolate, I'm sorry. So CBD is in chocolate. So if you're a chocolate lover, keep it up. Our bodies actually naturally produce cannabinoids as well, especially moms who are breastfeeding. You're actually excreting CBD through your breast milk, getting those babies started off right. So why do we want CBD in our life? For physical health. Our bodies have an actual system, and it's called the endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system is a lot like your respiratory system, your cardiovascular system, your lymphatic system, your central nervous system, your immune system. There's like 12 more. Just kidding. I think there's 12 in total. Anyway, so much for being an A+ nursing student. Anyway, so it's one of those many systems that are in your body. Now, what is the role of the endocannabinoid system? The endocannabinoid system is responsible for your body's balance, or we'll use the medical term homeostasis. I also like to use the simple term and refer to our endocannabinoid system as our Goldilocks. How many people here know the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears? What was Goldilocks' obsession? The porridge, right? She didn't want it too hot or too cold. She wanted it just right. Well, that's exactly what our endocannabinoid system is doing. It wants our bodies just right. It doesn't want your body temperature too hot or too cold, doesn't want your blood pressure or your blood sugar is too high or too low, doesn't want your body making too many or not enough hormones or whatever it might be. Now, when those things are off, it's likely because your body is facing an endocannabinoid deficiency. okay? That just means our endocannabinoid system's just running a little bit, running low on fuel, needs a little bit of gas. What do you think you could use to fuel your endocannabinoid system? Does anybody have a guess? Cannabinoids, okay? When your endocannabinoid system is running low on fuel it up and give it some cannabinoids. And guess what? CBD is like the best one out of all of them, out of all 85 of them. All right, so why else do you want CBD in your life? For planet health. Now, our CBD comes from the hemp plant, okay? So whatever we don't use out of the hemp plant, it's used for all kinds of other stuff. Look at this list. There's literally thousands, but some of my favorites. So hemp can be used for hempcrete, okay? Hemp quarters in Utah, Green Horizon, they have hempcrete countertops. They're absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to put them in my house. Paper, okay? Did you know that the hemp plant can make 10 times as much paper as a tree? Why are we cutting down all those beautiful trees when we could be growing hemp everywhere, everywhere? It's used for rope and rugs and clothing and food and fuel. If you walk into Walmart right now, you're going to go down an aisle and you're going to see hemp flour and hemp seeds and hemp milk and you name it, okay? Literally tons and tons of things. If there's anything that you know that hemp can be used for that I didn't mention, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. I'd love to learn more. Why else do you want CBD in your life? For financial health. Now, CBD back in 2016 was a $202 million market. Okay, back in 2016, it's now 2018. At that time, the Hemp Business Journal estimated that the CBD market would grow to a $2.1 billion market in consumer sales by 2020. $450 million of that money would be coming from hemp-based sources. That's a 700% increase from 2016. I don't know about you, but I'd be okay with just a little bit of that. All right, so let's get into those top 5 questions. Like I said, we as Green Horizon ambassadors, Green Horizon, a little bit of country there. So as ambassadors, we have to know these top 5 questions. Question number 1. It's marijuana, right? Wrong. So marijuana and hemp are 2 very different strains of cannabis. Now, this is where a little bit of education is needed because many people don't realize that cannabis is a species of plant, okay? It's a species. Hemp and marijuana just happen to be a part of that species. They're like sisters or cousin plants, okay? They look different. They contain different levels of the compounds, the different cannabinoids. One is legal nationwide. One's not. The other one, still questionable in many states, unfortunately. Question number 2. Will I get high? No, you won't. And I'll explain why. So our CBD, like I said, is extracted from hemp. Now, another cannabinoid out of the 85 is THC. THC is the compound that is responsible for the psychoactive effect that you face. All right. Now, hemp naturally grows with little to no THC to begin with. All right. However, Green Horizon takes the CBD, gently refines it, and tests it, takes out all of the THC. So our product literally has 0% THC, period. So not only will you get high, but also when you're drug tested, they test for THC. They don't test for marijuana. They don't test for CBD. They test for the compound THC. So you won't even fail a drug test because we don't have any THC. Again, short answer to the question, you can't get high. Question number 3, but it's illegal though, right? Wrong. So like I had said, cannabis is a species of plant. Many people, when they hear the word cannabis, they think marijuana. Now, marijuana is still illegal in many parts of the country, while hemp is not. Hemp has never been illegal. Never. Okay? Asking for documentation of hemp being legal is like asking for documentation that tacos are legal. It just never has been illegal, so there is no documentation. Sorry, tacos are legal. Just kidding. We are supported by the 2014 Farm Bill, Section 7606, approved, 50 states legal and shippable. Question number 4, but what's it good for? Unfortunately, the FDA has our hands tied when it comes to this product. We legally, by law, we can't claim that CBD will cure, treat, prevent, or help with any ailment whatsoever. We especially can't use any diagnostic terms. However, we can share our personal experiences. Me, personally, I started using CBD for depression and anxiety, and I found way more results than just that. My life has completely changed. All right, but that's just me. It's way deeper than just anxiety and depression. But if you're wondering if CBD could help you, head on over to Dr. Google. Type in CBD and whatever your health concern is, and just do a little bit of digging. I did that in the beginning, and I found so much. And even now, when people ask me, hey, will it help my arthritis? Or hey, will it help my grandfather's Alzheimer's? Hey, will it help my son's autism or ADHD? I sometimes will head over to Google myself and just send them an article or any studies that I find. Or like I said, I mean, some people enjoy doing the digging themselves. They learn a lot. All right, question number 5. Where do you get it? So, sourcing and extraction are key with our CBD. Our CBD comes from hemp that's grown using organic farming practices, and we adhere to very high agricultural standards prohibiting GMOs, pesticides, and poisons. We don't want any of that crap in our CBD. We then use the supercritical CO2 extraction process. That's considered safe for consumption and for the environment, and it also keeps temps low enough to preserve the quality of the CBD. Now, many, many times I am asked, now, the vape shop or the head shop down the street carries CBD. Why do I want to use Green Horizon CBD and not the one down at the vape shop? Because purity matters. Now, industry standard CBD that's found online or in your vape shop or your head shop or the gas station, CBD, the industry standard is only 25% purity. Ours, we're always above 99%. We're never below 90. I've never ever seen one of our lab tests, and we test every batch. I've never seen one of our lab tests come back lower than 99.4% pure. Okay, that's huge. Just check that out, guys. All right, why else do you want Green Horizon and not that vape shop brand? Because Green Horizon's brand is the brand that's the most bioavailability of, oh my goodness, I am tongue-tied tonight. The most bioavailable to your bodies, because we have a special technology called nano amplification. And I'm going to make this real simple for you. Nano amplification, okay? A CBD cell measures at about 2,000 nanometers, okay? So imagine a basketball. A human cell, on the other hand, is only about 60 to 80 nanometers. So let's imagine a tennis ball. Basketball, tennis ball, okay? Now your human cell needs to absorb that CBD cell in order for it to work for you, right? So what's gonna happen, you've got this big basketball. What's gonna happen when your human-sized tennis ball, your tennis ball-sized human cell wants to absorb that basketball-sized CBD cell? What's happening to the other 1,200 nanometers, 1,100 nanometers of that CBD cell? that your human cell cannot absorb, what's happening to the rest of that? You're flushing it down the toilet because your cell couldn't absorb it. So it's going to go anywhere that your body excretes waste, whether you're sweating it through your pores or literally flushing it through your toilet, down your toilet, whatever. You're getting rid of it and you're not using it. So Green Horizon thought, okay, well, if we take that 2000 nanometer size CBD cell and we chop it up, chop it in tenths so that way they're the same size. Now you've got 2 tennis ball sized human cells. I'm sorry, a tennis ball sized human cell and a tennis ball sized CBD cell. I'm really struggling tonight, you guys. It's all good. All right, so now what's going to happen when your human cell goes to absorb that CBD cell? It absorbs all of it. Okay, so you're literally, that means that there's no waste. Your body is literally utilizing virtually all of what you pay for. Many times, I get new customers who already use CBD of a different kind, and they'll come to me and they'll say, okay, well, I use 2,000 milligrams of CBD and my budget's $60. That's what I spend on it. I need to stay in the same budget. And I'll say, okay, well, ours is 250 milligrams at that price. And they'll start it, even though they're like, well, I'm going from 2,000 to 250. They'll start it. And usually I hear, why does that work better if it's so much less? Nano amplification, my friends. So if you're watching and you already use some of our products, I'd love if you'd comment what some of your favorites are. I dislike talking about this slide because I literally can't pick my favorites. I'm obsessed with everything. The only thing I personally have not tried is the beard oil and the aftershave for obvious reasons. But we did just order it for my boyfriend, so he will be testing that out for us. Other than that, I've literally used everything. The CBD oral drops are my go-to every day. The bath bombs, the pain salve, the green goddess, I'm obsessed with. The candies, the hard candies, those are some of my favorites. Charcoal soap I use regularly. I could go on all night. Listen to what somebody else says about some of these products. They're all handmade. I will say that. All of our products are handmade, all natural ingredients. So let's talk about the business. Where did Green Horizon come from? Green Horizon was started by Mike and Jenny Carlson, this gorgeous couple here on the right. They literally started this company after using the CBD for a little while, having amazing results, and they thought, listen, we can't just hide this from the world. The world needs to know about this stuff. So they began with a couple of bottles of CBD, a great passion for the product, and a vision of greatness. And they started this company in October of 2016. So after a few months, it was February of 2017, they're like, okay, we can only help so much of our little Utah friends. Let's turn this company into an affiliate-based marketing company. That way we can let word of mouth marketing not only help to spread the word of this amazing product, but also to destigmatize this industry. That's key there. Now, Mike and Jenny have been devoted to keeping Green Horizon debt-free, and they're committed to the quality and purity of ingredients in every single product. Now, you might be on the market to start a new business, right? And you're like, well, CBD is kind of on the up and up. Maybe you want to join Mary Kay. Maybe you want to join Beachbody. But you are trying to weigh out all your options. Let me tell you why Green Horizon is a great idea. Now, I didn't tell you all of Mike and Jenny's story. However, I will say that Mike was a car salesman, and he worked crazy hours to the point where he never even saw his gorgeous wife, Jenny, and their 3 girls. They would literally have to go to the car lot just to see them. Now, Jenny was a stay-at-home mom, and Jenny actually dipped her hands in a few network marketing businesses to try to, bring home an income to help Mike. That way he wasn't working so many hours and they could see them. Some of them, they did okay. Some of them didn't do well at all. However, when they decided to start this company, they sat down and said, out of all those companies that I started with, what didn't I like? What deterred me from wanting to sign up? So they said, all those things, let's get rid of them. So Green Horizon does not have a high startup cost. There is no monthly purchase or auto ship requirements. There are no monthly sales quota to earn base commissions. There's no confusing pay plan. There's no stocking of inventory. You can if you want to. Oh, and there's no shipping of products. You can stock inventory and you can ship products. We have many people who prefer to do that and be a little more personal, but you don't have to. Your customers can just go to our website and place an order and it'll be shipped right to them. Now, Green Horizon is in its pre-launch stage. We do launch fully in November, which is going to be so amazing. All right, but we are in our pre-launch stage. So how can you collect money in our pre-launch? Come on in and join us. You've now become a Zen ambassador, and you are entitled to 20% of the commissionable value of all your personal sales. I was going to explain, but then I forgot. I go into the explanation here. All right, so there are no fees or requirements in order to earn your base 20% ambassador commission. All personal sales, those are all orders placed with your name from customers, with you as the referring ambassador. This also includes your own purchases and new enrollments. Ambassador commission is paid weekly for the week prior. Now, 20% is amazing. And if you've looked at any other comp plans for any other company, no one starts you off at 20%. However, Green Horizon doesn't believe in just giving you 20%. So we're going to give you the opportunity to build a downline team. All right, let's say you recruit one friend. Okay, you've now promoted to Zen Guide. Okay, now your one friend has to be qualified with 60 PBV, and that's personal business volume. That means they have to have $60 rolling through their business one way or another each month. Okay, and when they do that, that unlocks your 10% on your first generation. And your first generation is anyone that you enroll to become an ambassador with you. Now, let's say you bring in two friends. You've now promoted to Zen Guru. They're qualified. So you've now unlocked 5% on your second generation. Let's say you bring in three friends. Now you've promoted to Zen Sage, and you've unlocked 5% on your third generation. Bring in four friends, and you've now hit the top level of our company, and you have promoted to Zen Master, and you've unlocked another 10% on your fourth generation. Lots of times I get a question here and they say, well, how come you go back up to 10 on your fourth generation? And let me tell you why. Because when you bring in four friends, you want to teach them all to bring in four friends, and they want to teach people to bring in four friends, and so on and so forth. So once you get down to that fourth generation, if everyone did the same as you and brought in four people and kept them qualified and developed them to grow, I think if you do the math, you're at like 256 affiliates down on your fourth generation. So that's actually where the bulk of your team is if you do it correctly and if you maximize the benefits of this comp plan. All right. That's where you're going to have the most people. So be grateful that we went back up to 10% there. Now, in order to earn commission on your downline sales in any given month, you must first qualify. Then your paid as rank will determine which generations you earn commissions from, up to 4 levels. Paid as ranks are determined by the amount of qualified ambassadors that are on your team at the end of every month. Downline commissions are tracked from start to finish of each month. Then they're calculated and paid after the 15th of the next month. We do not just pay out money and checks. we actually are currently running our promotion. So someone's going to be going to the Emmys with Green Horizon. That's amazing because that's coming up in a couple of weeks. We're also in a running. Now, if you're watching and you're already qualified, give me a holla. So we're also running a, promotion right now. Through October 31st, you could qualify to go on a cruise to Jamaica in January. So join us now because trust me, you want in on that cruise. It's going to be a blast. All right, so all that sounds amazing, right? And you're like chomping at the bits and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready to sign up. How do I do it? All right, so we do have enrollment packs. They are heavily discounted. Your step one starts at $97 and you get an amazing amount of product. You save over, $50. And that gives you 2 bottles of oil and then one of each of our famous salves. And then it goes all the way up to $1,000. There is no judgment here. You can come in with whichever pack you want. Okay, I have people come in at the step one and they do amazing. But then I have other people that are like, hey, everybody at my job wants a bottle and wants some salves. So come right in with the Empire Builder and sell it right away because you're going to make $600 back. No judgment. Whatever it is that you choose, sit down with the person who invited you to this video tonight. Talk to them. Figure out which pack is going to work for you best. And that's it. That's my spiel for tonight. All right. If you have any questions, please reach out to the person who invited you tonight. And if no one invited you, you can feel free to private message me. I am tagged in the caption of this video. Feel free to shoot me a PM. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And I just am ecstatic to see you guys as part of the Green Horizon family this week. Come on. We are launching in November. If there is any time that's a good time to join this business, I promise you that now is the time. Do it now. Your holidays are coming. Okay, people are going to be looking for Christmas gifts, and you're going to be looking for some extra cash for holiday shopping. Not to mention, this company is going to quadruple after November, and my guess is it's going to be before the first of the year. So if you're interested, now's the time. Reach out to the person who invited you tonight, and I can't wait to see you as part of the Green Horizon family. Adios. Good night. Sweet dreams, my friends. Thank you.